welcome back to my channel. And welcome to what is hopefully going to be a somewhat regular filming now. As all y'all may or may not know, and if you don't know then, you know now, I am finally gainfully employed in something that is not simply YouTube. For all y'all who have been with me for an extended period of time, you know we have had ups and downs and with the channel, and we've been significantly down. Was a bit frustrated with everything, and part of that frustration and stress was because YouTube was like my main and only source of income. And so with actually having a job now that can actually pay me enough to pay my bills, I'm hoping to kind of bring it back and get back to why I loved doing YouTube in the first place. Now that I'm making a little bit of maybe having a little extra income, I might be able to do some reviews now. I'm just very, very, very excited to kind of have this next step in my existence, in my life, and I've got internet at my work that enables me to upload videos. It's gonna be all kinds of good. And so today we are going to be doing another haul type video, but as you could probably tell from the title and thumbnail and everything, it is a very different type of haul because it is literally me stealing clothes from my mom, but not stealing them because she actually gave them to me. Raiding, shopping my mother's closet. My mother lost a significant amount of weight, not recently, but like over time, and we hadn't been home to go through her clothes. We've been in Tennessee for the majority of you that know, and then after that, we went cross country for a month, went to Utah and Washington to visit family. So now we're back and we were able to go through her clothes, and because I'm naturally taller and broader and bigger than her, some of the clothes that didn't fit her fit me. So that's what we're going to go through today. All the wonderful things that I got going through my mother's closet. Because a fair amount of y'all expressed when I did like my glass haul and things like that, you guys were like, yay, this is a kind of haul I can get behind. So I want to do more thrifty, more vintagey, more antique-y, kind of that sort of thing. So in that vein, let's go through the wonderful things I got from my mom. And the first of which actually being this dress here that I am wearing. It was just too big on my mom. She's got a really little waist. This dress is a little bit above knee on me. It's just a really nice, I thought it could be kind of grungy. I got the idea to wear this blouse under it literally yesterday, but I also thought it would look really cute with like a leather jacket and a pair of platforms to kind of 90s grunge it up a bit. It's really nice, flattering, skims across my body really well, and I really like it. Then another piece that I'm super excited about, just because I really liked the material of this. When kind of like some of the clothing thing that I'm going for now, I really like texture. I really like nice deep colors. I love dark florals where you've got florals against a black background. I just adore that. And this was just such a pretty jacket going on here. It's Coldwater Creek. It's kind of like this carpet bag material, which I do really like. I like the look of it. I like the rich, beautiful jewel tones in it. I like the way that it looks. I'm thinking with like a nice button down, a pair of my flares, some platforms, kind of class up my look a little bit because I'm kind of living for the slightly antique-y aged witch look with, of course, my twist on it, but I thought this really fit the bill there. Then if you guys already know me, I love outerwear. I live in Virginia, so I don't get a lot of time to wear outerwear, but it's still something that I absolutely love acquiring it, whether I'm going to wear it or not. And when it comes to outerwear, I love blazers, specifically like slightly oversized long blazers. I don't like ones that like come to like my waist or my hips. I like it to the butt and past. And there was this beautiful one. I got another thing that if you didn't know, I love plaid. There's never enough plaid in my life. I like plaid on its own. I like plaid on plaid. And this was just such a pretty plaid with the green and the pink and the orange and the blue. It's got the black running through there, so I can basically wear it with absolutely anything in my closet because 99.9999% of my closet is black. I love doing blazers and wearing them with like really chunky boots, chunky platforms, some nice like ripped jeans and a t-shirt or a button down, kind of like sophistication with a bit of an edge. I'll be adding my hat to it and everything, and this was just, I just loved the plaid and the color and the shape. It looks really nice. Definitely the kind of blazer that I like getting. Next up, I've got a shirt that I kind of have no idea how I'm gonna wear it. It's a little bit out of my wheelhouse. You guys know that the majority of my style is like black and gothic and witchy boho and stuff like that. But it was just too like fantabulous not to take. It's just this absolute trippy right out of the 70s paisley shirt. It's got these really nice grungy colors. It's got the green and the rust and like the pukey orangey, which I love. No idea, like I said, how I'm gonna style this, but this was something that I looked at it and I'm like, I was trying to decide. I was like, do I love it or do I hate it? Like, am I hating it so much that I actually love it? It was just way too nifty. It's a nice button down. I don't know if I'm gonna wear it under something, wear it on its own with, once again, like ripped jeans and maybe a simple black, ooh. This like kind of slightly tucked in with ripped jeans and like a simple black blazer. That would be cute. That would be a look. It was just too nifty and too weird. I love random pieces like this. I'm just, you know, I'm very much like both of my grandmothers. I like things that are gaudy and kitschy and ostentatious. That is how I roll. And so this certainly fit the bill in that department. Then the next top I have is another really pretty button down. Now what I really liked about this and what my mom liked about it, which is why she had it, is it's got this two-tone collar going on here where you've got the purple and then you've got the black just peeking out. I really like that because it adds a lot of interest to, like, I would wear a necklace here or having something coming down here, and I like just that little extra detail because I love button downs. I love wearing them under dresses. I love wearing them with jeans. I love just all kinds of button downs. And so I just thought this one was really nice and unique, and it was like just too nice to let it go to Goodwill, or we were giving a lot of them to my sister-in-law Letha because she does eBay. So I kind of just wanted this one for myself, and it's got a little bit of a puff there on the shoulder, which is something I also like. So all in all, it had a lot of nice things going for it. Then I've got two tops that are actually kind of similar, just kind of in the same vein. We had this really, can I see right there? This really pretty lace one. I like it because it's not white. I kind of prefer this like creamy ochre color for all of you that I like these blouses to be the soft pasty setting shades I don't like in eyeshadow palettes. But it's just this really pretty, it's got a little bit of a puff going on here, just all long and lacy. Again, I love this kind of stuff for wearing under like my more Lolita dresses, or this would look really striking under something dramatic and black. Like I said, I'm kind of living that like vintage antique witch thing going on, like Little Witch on the Prairie kind of thing. Y'all know I've got so many different types of aesthetics all just kind of broiled into one, which makes me. And this was something that was just so pretty, and it was also one that my mom was like, this is it, it's too big for me, and I'm like, I will keep it in the family. And the next one, she was real sad about not fitting her anymore, which I completely understand because this is just so pretty. It's this white blouse that has this huge, gorgeous lace and bead detail going on here. It's got a nice collar. I like high collars. That's something that I just enjoy. Beautiful long sleeves that come down to a nice cuff. I love long sleeves that have shape and billow and just all kinds of dramaticness. Now, it's a little big on me too. This is going to be something that I plan on wearing under something. I haven't figured it out yet, but it was just so pretty. And once again, if I were to find something black with a lower cut chest that really showcased this beautiful section here. It's got lace that comes up that's sheer. No, it's not. It's got a little bit of a lining. It's a little bit sheer, but it was just all the little detailing and the pearls. It just looks so vintage and antique. Look like old, like Lady of the Manor type vampire witch aesthetic going on that I absolutely just glommed right onto, and I'm really excited to figure out what I'm going to be wearing this with because it's just absolutely stunning. Next up, we've got more blazers. I got quite a few blazers because my mom's got really good taste. My mom's just a very classy, dressy lady. Like, we were going through her clothes. I was like, ooh, that's so nice. That's so classy. She's very well put together. And so when I saw this one, I was just like, yeah, it's kind of like that TikTok. You're coming home with me. I mean, it's just absolute like red perfection. I would love to wear this with a pair of, I have kind of like black and cream, no, they're grayscale, black and gray plaid pants that I think would look really good with this to kind of like grunge it up. Wear a pair of really chunky combat boots, which was so funny. We're talking about this. I'm like, yeah, Mom, I'd wear this with chunky combat boots. And she's like, okay. My mom never quite understood my love for that. But it's really cool. It's nice. It's long. It goes to the right place on the butt. Because blazers that do that make me seem like I have a waist. My mother has like a nice little like whipped in waist. I did not get that from her. I got from my grandma on my dad's side. I look like a tree trunk up and down. Dude, it was just so pretty and plaid and beautiful and perfect. Ooh, I could even wear to like add some drama. I've got shirts with like ruffles going down the front. I loved this one. Loved the way it fit. Loved the way it looked, and just everything about it was perfect. This next blazer is one that I am super excited for fall because it's just got all the right colors in all the right places. It's going on here. It's got a really nice amount of green. It's this green, blue, black, red, and a little bit of yellow and a little bit of white. It's also got a really good texture to it that I like for like my blazers. You would have seen in my thrift haul that I got that green one that was like wool, so it's got that texture to it. And so this one was just really nice. Usually I'm not like a blue type person, but I really liked how the dark blue played with the green. This is kind of a little bit of like dark academia. I know that that's an aesthetic. And again, it fit really well. It's like just a titch oversized, fits well in the shoulders, but then is like a little bit loose throughout, goes down to a good point on my body. And I think it's just a nice kind of throw over something, you know, if I've got a sweater or a t-shirt or even something a little more dressier, it'll just look good and kind of just add another layer of interest to an outfit. Then another absolutely fantastic one, also being a very nice big statement, is this one here. I'm pretty sure this is houndstooth is what this pattern is called, or this may be some kind of version of houndstooth. It's not plaid. I know that much. But it's this really cool white, red, and black, just really cool pattern that's got a lot of, once again, some nice texture to it. It's got just a really statement feel to it, which I like. I mean, I basically like all of my clothes to be statements. If it's not super crazy dramatic, then I don't want it. And it, again, looks really good. I love, there was a while back when I was like, for a while I was like super alternative, and then I went through my, everything has to be designer, and I was subscribed to InStyle, I was subscribed to all the beauty fashion magazines, and now I just kind of take what I like and splice it together. But there was a period that I just loved blazers with everything. Basically, it was just too cool and just too statement making for me to leave it behind. I actually want to try this, kind of go out of my typical comfort zone, and I want to try like a black pencil skirt with a black sort of bustier top. I think that will be kind of cool and cutting edge and dramatic and editorial. We'll just have to wait and see. Then last but not least, on the jacket blazer front is another fantastical plaid moment. My mother really likes plaid too. I probably get it from her, and probably my dad too. I've got Scottish running in my blood, so maybe that's where it's from. But it's just this, once again, this really cool, nice, dramatic, down to my butt blazer. And it's got this really cool black bit here on the top part of the lapel. It's actually velvet. I'm actually thinking about trying to do some DIY on this. I think it'll look really good with like some studs and some spikes and some chains, maybe some patchwork going on it, kind of making it a little bit less classy. No, not classy is not the right word. A little bit less formal, making it more like punk and retro and that kind of thing, because I love plaid, and I especially love plaid with like safety pins and studs and chains and all that shiz. The like British punk invasion of like the 70s and the 80s. Absolutely love it. And I think this definitely has that kind of vibe to it, which is one of the reasons I really liked it. And red is a color that I don't typically go for, but I really do enjoy red plaid. There's kind of a classicness to it, like the red plaid, just you're like, ah, that looks good. And red plaid looks really good because I love mixing plaid with plaid. If I'm not causing someone to, when they see me, I'm not dressing right. But red plaid with yellow plaid, it is bright, it is in your face, it is fantastic. I'm actually pretty sure I have a pair of trip pants that like half is, one leg is red and one leg is yellow. But this was once again just really too cool to not grab for myself. Then lastly, I've got some skirts. These are going to be probably a little bit difficult to show because they're black, and y'all know that makes my saturation go crazy. But this one here is just very nice and simple. It's just got nice tiers to it. Each of the, like it's got, yeah, you're not gonna be, can you see? We got some lace here. Then here we've got a nice little ruffle, then lace again, then another little bit of lace. I actually want to take and basically take a lot of things and just put ruffles on them. Just ruffles on sleeves, ruffles on cuffs, ruffles on collars, ruffles on the bottom of dresses and skirts. I'm trying to embrace skirts more because there's something that I don't think look really good on me. So this is just a nice, very witchy, very simple, go with everything, long, flowy black skirt. And then in the exact same, this skirt is pretty much the same, except it doesn't have like the ruffles and lace details on it. It's just this nice, huge, super, like it's got a lot of fabric to it, which when it comes to like ankle length, I've been loving like ankle length and floor length dresses. I know that like at some point I want to go to Target, even though I'm trying very hard not to contribute to fast fashion and that sort of thing, but they've got some of those dresses that are like those prairie dresses, and I'm like, I want that. But this is just this really nice, super long. It's got a little bit of little beads going on here. So it's very like the boho side of my witchiness. I'll have to see how I want to style these because I don't like things tucked in. Like I said, I look like a tree trunk up and down, so I don't have a very defined waist. So when it comes to this sort of thing, I like things to go over it rather than in it. So I'll just have to see how I want to style that. It is really nice, got a lot of flow, got a lot of drama to it. So I think, like I said, just some nice, simple, basic, flowy, witchy skirts. Then this one here is a little bit different. It's got a little bit of fancy. It's got a little bit of drama to it. So it's just this nice long skirt that then at the bottom has this glorious amount of just kick ruffle. It's just like all on the bottom. It's just one big giant ruffle at the bottom. So I thought this one would be really good on its own, but it would also be really good under other dresses to just kind of kick up the drama, to kind of add a little something something. Y'all know me, I'm about the ruffles, I'm about the layers, I'm about the flounce. And this one I was actually really happy because I was watching her go through her things and I'm like, she's like, I don't really want this one. I was like, yes! So I snagged it because, like I said, I thought it would be really good and nice on its own. I actually think I wore this like when I was a witch one year for Halloween. I remember having to like roll it up a bunch so that it would fit me because I was little. So this one I was just really excited for because it's got so much drama. I love when you walk and it swish, 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 swish. I've loved that ever since I was like a little child. So there we have it on that, the shopping my mother's closet haul. It was a little bit different, a little bit fun. I just had all these things and I was like, well, might as well just make a video out of it. I'm sure someone potentially somewhere will be interested. And like I said, I'm trying to do less really consumer-based hauls, even though I feel like the majority of what I've been doing has been hauls because I haven't had time to sit down and really do with starting my new job. I haven't had time to like really sit down and like create the usual like in-depth beauty content that I do. That will be coming. Do not fret. We will be having that as well. Now that I actually have a place to upload and, you know, a job, the channel will hopefully stop dying and we'll be able to move forward with some more fun content. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. And as always, keep it real. Mwah!